Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well as we are here for Chelsea taking on Preston in the FA Cup. Hopefully, going to be a good game, guys. As both teams currently on the pitch and just exchanging pleasantries. So let's quickly share the team news on the screen. So there we go. Sorted. We're up and running. And Stevie with us as well. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. So, teams on the field. Let's have a look. Uh, Team Chelsea have put out here. So Cole Palmer playing in the number 10 position today for Chelsea, guys. Sterling out on this near side. So Chelsea's right hand side and Mudryk on the left hand side for Chelsea. As Preston have gone with the 3-4-3 formation. So obviously Preston thinking to keep it tight with that formation and probably use the midfield players to shore up the defence when needed. So we're off and underway, guys. And it's Chelsea now with the possession. So Chelsea now playing the ball out wide to this near side as Preston come to press the ball. Chelsea playing in their traditional blue, all blue kit with white socks. Preston playing in an all red strip. Kind of strange seeing Preston in red, but they are today playing in their away strip, which is all red, including the shorts. Chelsea now playing the ball out to that far side. As they now just play it back to their defensive line. Now ball played out wide to this near side. Is Chelsea just feeling out Preston at the moment in this first early minutes of the game. Preston just sitting off and happy for Chelsea to have the possession on the halfway line. As now Chelsea play it out wide to this near side. Ball, intercepted by Preston as they play the ball forward. And Chelsea just managing to intercept it in the box before playing it out on this near side and knocking it out of play. But it takes a deflection off Preston on the way through. So throwing to Chelsea midway inside their own half. Hassan, how you doing, mate? Hassan saying hello, everyone. How you doing, Hassan? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for that, Hassan. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend. And as always, Hassan, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Thank you for that, Hassan. Loving the positive vibes straight off the bat, mate. Thank you. Chelsea now trying to play through the press on this near side as Preston trying to challenge for every opportunity and Chelsea forced to play it back towards their own box. Geordie's with us. How are you, lads? How's it going, Geordie? Thank you for that, mate. Good to have you with us. Geordie enjoying the victory up there on the Tyne side this afternoon as Newcastle came out 3-0 winners against their local rivals. Now Chelsea playing the ball out wide to this near side as they just play it back to the goalkeeper there under pressure from Preston. Now the goalkeeper plays it out wide to that far side. So thank you for that, Geordie, and welcome to the show, mate. Stevie's saying, I'm rooting for Preston. Yeah, the underdog. Can't fault you, Stevie. I'm going to try to be neutral as best possible, but I've got to be honest. I would always do like a cup upset, but Chelsea have been having a tough time this season so far. And I'm sure Preston will be very mindful of that and hoping to add to Chelsea's misery. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, totally understand that, Stevie. Um, can't help but want to see an upset in the cup, can you? That's just how it goes. As football fans, we like seeing a bit of an upset sometimes. Chelsea coming forward into the box as a mistimed pass there, and Preston managing to intercept it as they knock it out wide on this near side. Thank you for that, Stevie. Geordie saying, we own the Stadium of Lights, Isaac the Mackham Slayer. Thank you for that, Geordie. Enjoy the victory, mate. I'm sure Middlesbrough and Sunderland will be wanting to get back to the Premier League to give you a stiffer test, mate. But yeah, enjoy it. Not enough derbies up there at the moment on the east coast, north of England. Now Chelsea with the possession in the middle of the park as they play it forward. Preston coming to challenge the ball. Now knocking it out wide to this near side as Chelsea now with the possession. Slow build-up play so far from Chelsea. Real cautious approach at the moment as Preston pressing the ball well from the front when they get the chance. Now Chelsea have switched the play out to that far side as now they come forward towards the edge of the Preston box, and a clumsy challenge there by Preston, but they've got away with it. Sterling goes to ground looking at the referee. He's a marked man now, isn't he, guys? Sterling, we're getting frustrated that he's not getting a lot of free kicks at the moment, but I think it's because the referees have got him as a marked man through the amount of times he dived for Manchester City. And now they seem to be reluctant to give him free kicks when he goes to ground in or outside the box. Now, Preston have won a free kick further up the field. So thank you for that, Geordie. Hassan is saying, I'm doing well, guys. I am not watching the game, just following on the watch along with you. Awesome. Thank you, Hassan. Yeah, I know it's FA Cup, mate. It's crazy. I know I've been having some problems myself I'm paying out for a lot of channels, as you guys know, but the FA Cup schedule is just all over the place. All sorts of channels doing it, and I'm paying out for quite a few channels, pay out for some American channels, but can you believe it? Singapore channel is the one that's got the most domination outside of the UK on the FA Cup, which is weird because I haven't got any Singapore channels. But yeah, I'll do my best, Hassan, to keep you up to date, mate. Chelsea currently with the possession, and thank you as always for being with us, mate. And good to hear you doing well. As also, thank you for that, Hassan, top man. So Chelsea have just won a free kick just inside the Preston half, or close to the halfway line, out on this near side as they now play it into the centre circle. Ball played out wide on that far side. As now they play it forward, working the ball down that far side as an attempted cross comes in, but it's knocked away by Preston as the ball goes out of play on that far side for a throw into Chelsea. Stevie's saying, nice to have you here, Hassan. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, mate. Yep. Always great to have Hassan with us. Always comes with loads of positive vibes. So we always enjoy having Hassan in the Fanden community chat. Now Preston have won it back. As now they try to build from the back. Ball played forward down the centre of the field as Chelsea head it back in the direction it came from. Both sets of players challenging for it in the centre circle as eventually it's Chelsea that come away with it, just playing it back to their defensive line. Now Chelsea playing the ball out wide to this near side as they come forward into the Preston half, but Preston quickly press the ball as Chelsea just play it into the centre circle. Now knocked out wide to Sterling on that far side as he creeps forward towards the edge of the box. Preston coming to press the ball, but Chelsea trying to work through the press, but they've missed time pass there as Preston have won it back. Now Preston with the possession as they now just knock it back to their centre-backs, trying to push up the field as Chelsea just getting bodies back behind the ball. Now Preston play it out wide to that far side before cutting it back into the centre as the challenge comes in from Chelsea, but Preston managing to retain it as they now play it out wide to this near side. Mr. Barnsley saying, come on, North End. How's it going, Mr. Barnsley? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. Mr. Barnsley getting behind Preston. Thank you for that, mate. Ball played long down that far side for Preston, but it's intercepted by Chelsea. Chelsea now playing it forward as Preston challenged for it, but Chelsea managing to retain it as they now play it into the centre circle. Ball played out wide to this near side. It's now Chelsea trying to come forward, but Preston get the challenge in and win the ball back. Immediately under pressure, though, as Chelsea tried to win it back. Got a Preston player down on this near side from that challenge. As eventually Preston do knock the ball out of play, and that's going to be a stoppage for the injury, but potentially also a throw-in. So thank you, Mr. Barnsley. Thank you for that, mate. Stevie's saying, hi, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And Mr. Barnsley saying, hey up, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Barnsley. Top stuff. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you very much. So he's back on his feet now, the Preston player, and it's going to be a throw-in on this near side as Chelsea done the sporting thing, took the throw-in, knocked it straight back out of play. So it's a Preston throw-in. So thank you for that, Mr. Barnsley. Have you been watching a game today, mate? Ball played out wide on that far side. It's now Preston coming forward into the Chelsea half. Hassan saying, Stevie Allen, I am honoured to be here with you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hassan. Very kind of you to say, mate. It's an honour to have you with us. Top man. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Hassan. Really appreciate your kind words, mate. Oh, Preston now with a ball crossed into the box. And it bounces out on this near side as Chelsea forced to head it out of play under pressure. And that will be a throw into Preston. About 7 or 8 yards from the corner flag on this near side, deep inside the Chelsea half. So thank you for that, Hassan. I really appreciate your kind words, mate. Top man. Well, as the ball comes in, there's immediate coming together of players and a challenge as the referee blows for a foul. The Part Sport saying, yes, Boyus. How's it going, Part Sport? Welcome to the show, mate. Chelsea now with the possession at the back. And the Part Sport saying, doing me stuff. Okay, mate, no worries. Well, thank you for dropping in, Part Sport. Now Chelsea with the possession on the halfway line out on that far side as Preston just sitting off at the moment as Chelsea now try to come forward on the far side, but just immediately pressed by Preston as now Chelsea play it into the centre of the field. Now ball switched out to this near side as Chelsea now chip the ball forward up towards the edge of the box, but it's knocked away by Preston as now Chelsea pick up the pieces further up the field. Now trying to work it down this near side as they manage to get towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in and it's deep as Preston managing to head it away, but Chelsea picking up the pieces just outside the box. Sterling now taking it to the byline as he attempts to get the cross, but he's challenged by Preston who win it back. Now Preston winning the foul on that far side, and that will be a free kick to Preston. Mr. Barnes is saying, don't play not until next week. Yeah, I know that, mate. I was just wondering if you'd been watching any game, any other game today, Mr. Barnsley. That's all, mate. I was just curious, but yeah, Barnsley play next week. Should be hopefully you guys get some more points on the board and keep the momentum going. But thank you for that, Mr. Barnsley. As I say, I'm just curious if you'd been watching any other games today. That's all, mate. A lot of football being played today. Chelsea now with the possession on this near side. Don't forget, guys, just to let you know, we're hoping to do our first game today, this evening on Glasgow. We're doing an Italian game in Italia Serie A. So if you want to join us for that later on at 7:45, you can join us. That will be on our sister channel, Glasgow, new channel that we've opened to help assist Fanden and help me learn some to improve as a creator with filming practice and stuff like that. So if you guys would like to join us on that one tonight in the Italian game, that would be awesome. I'm sure Stevie will add the link if you ask him. So thank you for that, Mr. Barnsley. Chelsea now with the possession on that far side as they now play it into the centre. As Preston keeping that formation quite tight at the moment as Chelsea now play the ball long, looking to try and get in behind. But again, it's intercepted by Preston as now Preston kick the ball long up towards the halfway line as both sets of players challenge for it. Preston managing to win it though as now Chelsea needing to get bodies back behind the ball as Preston race forward down that far side as Chelsea man marking really well on that far side, forcing Preston to play it backwards to come forwards as now they play it all the way back to the halfway line as Chelsea just sit off and pull bodies back behind the ball. Now Preston knock it out wide to this near side as they play it long, but it's intercepted by Chelsea, who eventually knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it out to this near side as Preston have won it back. Now Preston playing it into the centre of the field as now they knock it out wide to this near side. Ball played in behind. I think they're going to get the offside flag there. No. Ball crossed into the box as Preston unable to keep the ball under control there. And Chelsea picking up the loose ball as they play it out wide to this near side. The Part Sport saying Barnsley is the best. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, mate, but as I've told you, for me, there is no best. Mr. Barnes is saying, I'm keeping updated on Barnsley windows. We got Ipswich transfer window. Okay. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, hopefully you guys strengthen your team. I wondered what you were going on about then, the window. Yeah, the transfer window. Thank you for that, Mr. Barnsley. And Stevie has added the link there below for Glasgow. If you guys want to join us later on that game, we'll be doing a lot more games outside of the UK on Glasgow. So now Preston with the ball played out wide as Chelsea win it there on that far side. Now Chelsea racing forward as they play the ball into the box. Ball crossed in as Sterling manages to get the shot, but it's deflected and the goalkeeper manages to win the ball and relieve the pressure momentarily for Preston as he quickly rolls it out to this near side. Now Preston trying to come forward, but forced to play it backwards as Chelsea press the ball in the centre. Now Preston playing it out wide to that far side. So Preston now with the possession on the halfway line as a quick, long crossfield ball out wide to that far side. Now the ball chipped out to this near side as again Preston switching the play. It's headed towards the edge of the box. Preston with a shot and the goalkeeper gets down low and makes the save. So first proper shot for Preston as we've had one shot up the other end that wasn't the best from Sterling, but now we've had another shot down the other end of the field as Preston got a good shot on target there, but not enough venom behind the shot as now Chelsea play it out wide to this near side, coming forward. Ball switched out to that far side as Chelsea now move up the field. Preston coming to press the ball as Chelsea managing to retain it. Now coming towards the edge of the Preston box as they just play it back up the field to keep the possession under pressure from Preston on that far side as Chelsea trying to work some space here, but Preston not giving a lot of space at the moment as they press the ball really well from the front, forcing Chelsea to play it all the way back to the halfway line. Now Chelsea coming racing forward down the centre of the field as they work it towards the edge of the box. Now it's played along the box as now Chelsea looking for some space, but Preston defending in numbers here as they challenge and win it back. And now Chelsea do get the shot off in the end as they managed to bundle it through the amount of bodies there. And I think it was Sterling with the shot, but the goalkeeper making the save at his far post. So thank you for that, Stevie. Yep, there you go, guys. The Glasgow link if you want to join later on for that game. Thank you, Stevie. Part Sports saying, are you doing going to live stream or any Brazil football? Possibly, mate. Not on this channel, but possibly on Glasgow. Not sure at the moment what we're doing on Glasgow with respect to games. Just going to feel it out at the moment with other leagues around the world. But yeah, possibly we'll be doing some South American football if I can find the channels. I've got a lot of channels, but it's whether it comes on the channels. It all depends. A lot of what we do on Glasgow, as is on Fanden, depends on what access I've got to the games in that country or that league. Obviously, as I say, guys, I'm paying out for a lot of channels, but still plenty of games I can't get, even though I'm playing out for a lot of channels. Chelsea now knocking the ball down that far side, but yeah, if we get the chance, I will be trying to do games all around the world on Glasgow. But like I say, all depends what games I can get. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know what European channels or American channels actually cover the Brazilian league, to be honest. So I'd have to do more research on that. Chelsea now with the possession in the centre of the park. As now they chip the ball forward in behind, and Palmer now has got the ball as he gets the shot off, but it's just wide of the near side post. And I'm not sure if the goalkeeper got a touch to that. But either way, even if he didn't, let's see the replay. The goalkeeper did enough to put him off. Part Sports saying on Glasgow. Yes, mate. Like I say, if I can, I will do some. But like I say, I don't know what TV channels cover Brazilian football outside of Brazil. So I'll have to do some research, mate. But we'll be doing as much as we can outside of the UK. We're doing European games. We'll be doing hopefully some North American football as well as some other sports. It won't just be football. It'll be all sorts on Glasgow. It's not strictly a football channel. It's not strictly a sports channel either. It's going to be for a bit of all sorts. So to help me learn and improve as a creator, but also help us cover more games outside the UK. Chelsea now with the possession. So now they play it out wide to that far side. Ball played forward as Preston come to press the ball. Chelsea knocking it long. But thank you for that part, Sport. Thank you, mate. Geordie's saying, I just hope Villa beat those Teesside lads. Just kidding, mate. No worries, Geordie. Thank you, mate. No worries. Thank you for that. I know you're only having a bit of friendly banter. Thank you for that, Geordie. So Preston fans making their voice heard in the capital. Now we've got a goal kick for Preston. Ball kick long out wide to this near side. Now, there's both sets of players challenge for it there, and it's headed out of play. So throwing on this near side for Preston. If you just join us, guys, we're 23 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. Throwing comes in as Chelsea blasted away. Preston picking it up, though, on that far side as now they try to play through the press and do. But Chelsea picking up the loose ball just on the edge of the box as they try to clear their lines, but Preston have won it back. Now Preston coming towards the edge of the box as Chelsea desperately trying to make the challenge and do. And now Chelsea racing out wide to this near side. Oh, we've got a bit of afters here. Preston player there just shoving the Chelsea player to the ground off the ball. As now the ball played out wide on that far side, but it's too much on that as Chelsea looking for Sterling to get him on the run. But as I say, too much on the ball and it bounces out of play on the far side for a throw into Preston deep inside their own half. Jamie Wotton, how you doing, mate? Jamie Wotton saying hi. Hey up, mate. How's it going, Jamie? Welcome to the show. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for that, Jamie. Hope you're doing well, mate. And welcome to the show, Jamie. Just telling the guys that we're doing this game now. And we'll be also doing another game on our new channel, Glasgow, later on. But that's Italian football we're going to be covering later on. But we'll be doing all sorts of sports on Glasgow. So if you guys want to click the link, it's there above. But thank you for that, Jamie Wotton. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, mate. Now, Preston playing the ball out wide on that far side. Ken saying hi, everyone. Hope you are all fine. I'm good, thank you, Ken. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ken. Top stuff. Thank you, mate. Welcome to the show. Chelsea now with the possession on that far side as now they switch the play out to this near side. Preston coming to press the ball as Chelsea just play it back into their own half. Now coming forward as Chelsea appear to be at the moment struggling to break Preston down. Another long ball forward for Chelsea, and it's a poor one as again it bounces out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Preston. So just coming up to 26 minutes gone, guys. Chelsea 0, Preston 0. So thank you for that, Ken, and welcome to the show, mate. Jamie Wotton saying one. Sorry, Jamie saying, I got 3 little mugs. What £50 can go far? I got 3 little mugs. What £50 can go far? I'm confused, Jamie. I'm confused. What do you mean, mate? I got 3 little mugs. What £50 can go far? Is that a joke or? Oh, Chelsea have just done. Sorry, Preston just had another shot there, saved by the goalkeeper. Sorry, Jamie, I'm not following you there, mate. Is that? I got 3. I'm not sure if that's a bit of a joke or. Oh, you've been buying some new stuff or something? I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry, Jamie, I'm not getting that, mate. My bad. I think I've got 3 little mugs. What £50 couldn't go far? Sorry, Jamie, that one's gone right over my head, mate. My apologies. Jamie Wotton said, sub to it, that channel. Thank you, Jamie. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm only mentioning it because we've not done anything on it yet. So obviously, we've only did a little bit of boxing over Christmas, so I've not really had a chance to get going with it yet. So I'm just making you guys aware that we're doing our very first football game on it tonight. Obviously, with it being a brand new channel, so not a lot of people know about it yet. But thank you, Jamie. Really appreciate the support, mate. You're a gentleman. Thank you, mate. Top man. Like I say, Glasgow will give us the option to cover other sports as well as football outside of the UK, which hopefully will help us attract more fans to Fanden as well by doing games outside the UK to construct them to Glasgow. Then we can also tell them about Fanden. So that's hopefully how we can help use both channels to help each other, hopefully. But as I say, we can also do other sports as well on Glasgow, as well as other stuff I'm going to be doing to mix it up. That's channels to help us with the live streams, but also help me learn as a video creator because Fanden very restrictive at the moment. Obviously, I'm struggling to get to games at the moment. I will be doing in the future when things settle down and I'm not trying to do 20 different things a day. That will calm down as Fanden grows. But at the moment, it's really proving really difficult for me to get to games. So until I can get to games, um, I need some video practice ready for when I do go to games to start meeting you guys at your respective clubs. Hopefully, get some footage of fan atmosphere at the grounds and also some fan interviews. So I need some practice to film for that sort of stuff, guys. So Glasgow will help me do that because Glasgow won't be restricted to just football. It'll be all sorts, so I can get plenty of filming practice in preparation for future of fandom going to stadiums and meeting you guys, hopefully. So thank you for that, Jamie. Really appreciate it, mate. You're a gentleman. Thank you, mate. Chelsea now with the possession at the back. So now they start to come forward again. They're not having it all their own way here, guys. Preston are being competitive. They're trying to get forward when they can. They've had a couple of opportunities on goal already. Chelsea, what you might well, it's a bit early to say they're struggling to break them down at the minute, but they're not. The fact they've not had an awful lot of opportunities on goal would suggest that they are struggling a little bit. Chelsea now playing the ball out wide on this near side as Preston pressed the ball well. Chelsea managing to work through the press as they keep coming forward towards the edge of the box, but again challenged by Preston, who win it back, knocking it up the field. Now Preston trying to hit Chelsea on the counter-attackers are in a foot race. Now Chelsea just managing to get back, but now the referee has blown for a foul, so that's going to be a free kick to Preston, almost level with the edge of the centre circle, but out to this near side. So I would say a good 45 yards from goal, something like that. Good distance, so we're not going to get a shot on goal from that kind of distance, but we could get a really good cross into the box. The Part Sports saying, Jamie, that's so cool. Thank you very much, Part Sports. Very kind of you to say, mate. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Jamie Wotton saying, what happened on New Year's Eve with my gift? What? Girlfriend? I don't remember. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry. My bad, Jamie. Mate, I've been busy with work the last couple of days. As you guys know, I've not been on the channel as much. So I've been very distracted with my normal job the last couple of days. So sorry, Jamie. I've completely lost track of things there, mate. But yeah, my lovely lady just reminded me. Yeah. Best wishes to your lady, mate. Yeah. Sorry, that slipped my mind. Right. So I get the comment now. Well, keep that to yourself, mate, because you don't want to be getting any trouble with that. But yeah, hope those arseholes can be held to account. As I don't like to swear on fandom, but I think it's appropriate there. Oh, Preston now coming racing into the box from that far side as they try to get the shot off, but it's blocked off by Chelsea. But how's she doing, Jamie? How's your lady doing, mate? Is she feeling a bit better? Yeah. Mate? I'm honest. I was disgusted with that when you told me. I can't believe guys would go out and disrespect ladies like that. If guys can't control themselves when they've had a few beers, then they shouldn't be out on the having a drink in the first place. But as we know, Jamie, unfortunately, mate, some people are not brought up, they're dragged up. So, yeah, best wishes to your lovely lady, mate. Hope she's feeling better. And apologies, yeah, it just slipped my mind, mate. Just like I said, been a crazy few days for me the last couple of days. Getting back into the normal work routine of the new year. But yeah, I definitely send my best wishes to your lovely lady, mate, and I hope she's feeling better. And thank you for letting us know that. But yeah, keep those standard details to yourself, mate. I wouldn't want you getting in any bother. But yeah, What goes around comes around, hopefully, mate. Let's hope they get their comeuppance in the long run. Some arsehole, honest. I've been out, mate. That's why I don't go out drinking anymore because I end up fighting with people like that. If I see guys disrespecting ladies, I will stand up for the ladies, and I've got myself in plenty of trouble for that when I was younger. So it's not that I don't want to look out for ladies, but we don't live in a world like that anymore, and you just end up coming worse off. I know I did when I was younger, looking out for the ladies, and I've got no time for guys that disrespect ladies like that. None whatsoever. They're just scumbags. Now Chelsea playing the ball out wide on that far side. So thank you, Jamie. My bad, mate. Like I said, just been busy the last couple of days. Just slipped my mind. Chelsea now playing the ball down that far side as Sterling with the ball to the byline as he crosses it in. It's headed away. And now Preston with the possession on that far side. Sif ended up knocking it out of play there, and that's going to be a throw in to Chelsea midway inside the Preston half on that far side of the field. The Part Sport saying props for you. Props for you. And the Part Sport saying, I like it like that. Thank you, Part Sport, although I'm not following you 100% there, mate. What's props for you? Props. I think it's a positive comment, so I'll take it as a positive comment. Thank you, Part Sport. Sorry, mate, just a bit difficult to get what you're getting at. I think he's being supportive towards Jamie there. So thank you, Part Sport. Nice one, mate. Now Chelsea winning the ball back on this near side as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays the ball up towards the halfway line. As now Chelsea trying to get on the attackers. Preston struggling. Oh, Preston. Well, they are hungry, guys. Preston winning the ball back on that far side. They're just not giving Chelsea an inch of space. When they come forward, Preston really working hard at the moment when they're out of possession. Now Preston chipping the ball forward, looking to try and get in behind the Chelsea defence as the ball eventually deflected out on that far side as it's challenged by Chelsea. And that will be a throw-in for Preston on the far side, deep inside the Chelsea half. Now Preston take the throw-in as the ball comes in. Played back up towards the halfway line as now Preston work the ball out to this near side. Jamie is saying she's better, but not 100% to go out, be herself. Well, tell her we send our best wishes, mate. And I genuinely mean that. We do send her our best wishes and hope she feels 100% better very soon, mate. And yeah, so sad to hear that, mate. Really is. But yeah, hopefully she feels better in the next few days, 100%. And so Chelsea have got a corner to defend here as Preston take the corner from that far side. Ball comes in, it's headed away. As Preston pick up the pieces on outside the box. Now it's knocked out wide to this near side as the ball crossed in. And it's knocked back across into the box as Chelsea struggling to clear the lines here. And Preston win the ball back just outside the box on this near side as now Preston coming again, keeping the pressure on here as Chelsea struggling to get out of their own area. Preston now play the ball forward, but Chelsea win it now as Chelsea knock it forward to Sterling, but Sterling quickly challenged by Preston as Preston win it back, now knocking it out wide to that far side as Preston race towards the byline. Chelsea man marking well low as they just can't, as quick as they get it, Preston quickly challenge and win it back. Now Chelsea have managed to win it as now they play it back into the centre of the field. Now Chelsea with a long ball forward out wide to this near side as it's a poor ball and it bounces out of play on this near side for a throw-in to Preston, deep inside the Preston half. So thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie also saying don't worry about that. Okay, thank you, Jamie. Well, I hope that. Well, I can't really say public on the channel. I can't really say, but let's just put it nicely without me getting in any trouble off YouTube. But unfortunately, when it comes to stuff like that, the UK police are a bit of a joke, aren't they, mate? They're a bit of a joke. But in fairness, as I say, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that because I don't want to get talking about the politics. But there should be better protection when people are out on the night out. But thank you, Jamie. As I say, mate, best wishes to your lovely lady. Please do tell her we're thinking of her. And it's now Preston managing to knock the ball away out to that far side as Chelsea challenge for it. And win it back. Now Chelsea playing the ball back into the centre of the field. So, yeah, best wishes to you and your lovely lady, mate. And I hope she feels 100% better very soon, mate. Shane Rickley, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Shane. Saying Chelsea 2, Preston 0. Thank you, Shane. Welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Good to have you with us. And thank you for the score prediction, mate. Nice early score prediction there from Shane Rickaby. I think am I pronouncing your second name correctly? I'm not sure, mate. Shane Rickaby, I think it says. But thank you for that, Shane, and welcome to Football Fan Den. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen you before. So big hello and welcome to you, mate. Chelsea now playing the ball out wide on that far side. Jamie saying she watching this with me. She says, big thanks. No worries, mate. No need to thank us. We're definitely thinking of her, mate. That's honest. I can't believe scumbags have done that. But this, unfortunately, that's the shitty world we live in, to put it mildly, shall we say. I was thinking to say something a lot worse there, but I better keep it clean. But yeah, they are scumbags, and like I say, mate, we really do hope she makes 100% recovery very soon, and just get out on some walks with her, mate. Go out and walk, have a walk around the shops with her, or maybe go for a quiet drink in a country pub or something, just help her get her confidence back. Totally understandable. You don't expect to go out and experience that, especially on New Year's Eve. It's supposed to be about positive vibes on a New Year's Eve, isn't it? So, yeah, but thank you, Jamie. Top man. And as I say, mate, definitely we wish her well and hope she's feeling much better very soon. Thank you, Jamie. So, ball back now with the Preston goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper now kicks the ball long out wide to this near side, as both sets of players trying to challenge for the ball. It's Chelsea that win it and knock it back to the goalkeeper. Ken is saying, hi, Shane. Thank you, Ken. Top man, loving the positive vibes, mate. Thank you for that, Ken. Chelsea now with the possession. Just make sure I'm not falling too far behind, guys. So thank you for that, Ken. Nice one, mate. Chelsea now playing the ball out wide on this near side as they work the ball forward. Chelsea being knocked to ground there by Preston as they put the challenge in. And I think that's been given as a free kick, yep. So, oh no, it's not. I thought it'd been given as a free kick, so it's not. It's a free throw into Preston on this near side, deep inside the Preston half. So thank you for that, Ken. Nice one, mate. Dodo 36, how you doing, mate? Dodo 36, welcome to Football Fan Den. Jesus Abana, I don't understand the language, mate, but welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Thank you for that, mate. Ken is saying, hi, Dodo. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Top man. Preston now winning the ball back on that far side. It's now they play it back to the halfway line. Preston playing it out wide on this near side. Chelsea coming to press the ball. Now Preston playing it back into the centre of the field, midway inside their own half. As Chelsea coming to press the ball. Chelsea now unable to win it as Preston knock it out wide on this near side. Now the ball kicked long as Potts is pushed to ground there under the challenge from Chelsea. And the referee has blown for a free kick. So it's going to be a free kick to Preston out on this near side. Gusto with the foul. So, yeah, this is it's not a bad distance from goal, this actually, guys. It's about 25 yards from goal, maybe slightly more, but right out on this near side. But potential is a potential for a shot here, but maybe a little bit too far out. So thank you for that, Ken. Dave saying good evening, Gaz, Stevie, and all the usual suspects. Good evening, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. Hope you're doing well. And hope you're having a good weekend. Loving the positive vibes, Dave. Top man. Preston now with a cross into the box. As the goalkeeper manages to jump and claim the ball and relieve the pressure momentarily for Chelsea. So thank you for that, Dave. Top man, always with the positive vibes straight off the bat. Thank you, Dave. You are an absolute gentleman. Thank you for that, mate. 1 minute to be added on at the end of this first half, guys. As now Chelsea come forward again, playing it out wide to that far side. As now they play it back into the centre as Preston press the ball on the far side. Chelsea now working it out to this near side as we are into the last minute of added on time. Now Chelsea switch the ball back into the centre of the field before playing it out wide to that far side. And Ken saying, hi, Dave, you okay? Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes this afternoon from Ken. Thank you, mate. Chelsea now playing the ball out wide to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Attempted to play through the congestion there, but Preston have managed to knock it away. Chelsea picking up the pieces midway inside the Preston half. Now the ball played out wide to that far side as Chelsea cross it in now. And the Preston goalkeeper manages to claim it. And that will be the last kick of the half. So at half-time, guys, it's finished Chelsea 0, Preston 0. So thank you for that, Ken. Let's have a look at the half-time match stats, guys. So bear with me a second. I'll come back to the comments in a moment to see how that game has gone in numbers in that first half, and I will bring it on the screen. But don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I will read it out to you in case you're listening in on a small device. So just bear with me a second, guys. There we go. Should be coming on your screen now, guys. There we go. Don't worry, as I say, I will read it out to you. If you're listening in on a small device, don't be squinting. I will read it to you. So this is how the game has gone in numbers. I'll come back to the chat in a moment, guys. So total shots, guys, 5 for Chelsea, 3 for Preston. Shots on target, 3 for Chelsea, 2 for Preston. Possession, 65% for Chelsea, 35% for Preston. Passes, 363 for Chelsea, 193 for Preston. Pass accuracy, 90% for Chelsea, 84% for Preston. Fouls, 5 for Chelsea, 4 against Preston. Yellow cards, none. No red cards. Offsides, none. And corners, 1 apiece. So there you go, guys. That's how the game has gone in numbers. So thank you for that, Ken. Dave is saying, hi, Ken. Yeah, all good, thanks. How's you, mate? Awesome. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. Ken saying Rams victory, Salomonas victory, and a good T2. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Rams victory, Salomons victory. Did you go to a game today, Ken? I know Rams. That's obviously that's Derby County. Salomons. I'm not sure who's Salomons. But thank you for that, Ken. Is that the non-league? I think that's the non-league team you support, unless you're talking about the ladies' team. Shane Rickaby is saying, you have seen me before. I donated to you when we played against Bolton on the 11th of December. Right. Yes, sorry, Shane. My bad, mate. My bad. Because we've not seen you for a couple of weeks. My apologies, Shane. Yes, you did, mate. You made a very generous donation to the channel. Thank you very much for that, mate. That money, as I say, will be going towards equipment because we're still very much a new channel. So any Snapchat donations we get will be going towards equipment. So yeah, apologies, Shane. My bad, mate. Just because, like I say, we haven't seen you for a few weeks. But thank you very much, Shane, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I forgot. As I say, just because we've not seen you for a few weeks since you last come on. Once you guys have been on the channel a couple of times, I do start to remember you then. So apologies, Shane, Rickaby. My apologies, mate, and thank you again for the donation, and welcome to the show, mate. You got any thoughts on the score prediction for this one, mate? How you like the rest of us? They're kind of thinking there'll be an upset or potential upset from Preston. The Part Sport saying, I'm so annoyed. Okay, what you annoyed about, Part Sport? Dave is saying, hello again, Shane. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Thank you, mate. You guys are absolutely class. The Part Sport saying, with all the bad stuff in the world. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world, but that's why we're here on Fandom, to escape some of that, to enjoy the sport we love. But I totally agree with you, mate. I get very passionate about stuff going on in the world. The Part Sport saying, it's so sad. I know, mate. I know there's a lot of wrong going on in the world, unfortunately. The Part Sport saying, what people can do, yeah, to technology and people. They're so sad and bad, and it's full of lad. We need to stop polluting the world. Well, yes, we do. I agree with that, mate. I do agree with that. But it's how we go about stop polluting the world, mate. We need to be doing it for the right reasons, not for corporate interest, just to make big fat profits out of it. But yep, you're right, mate. I'm very passionate about what's going on in the world. But we're not going to get into that today. Maybe talk about some of that on Glasgow in the future, as I'm very much an enthusiast of protecting our oceans, guys. The oceans give us life, and we don't look after them. But I am pleased to announce that. Don't know if you guys have seen it. If you don't show interest, if you're not interested in world events or what's going on around the world, you might not know about it. But they've recently invented a machine that is now being used in the Pacific to collect all the rubbish that humanity is pouring into the oceans. We are pouring so much waste into the ocean, so much plastic. They're now starting to find plastic elements in the food chain. So you eat a fish when you go to a restaurant, chances are there's plastic in it, even though you don't know it, because the fish are eating the plastic that's falling into the oceans, that is getting into our rivers, then washed into the oceans, and then all the life in the sea is eating it by accident. And then we're eating it when we consume fish from the sea and stuff like that. So it's a vicious circle. But yeah, like I said, thank you for that, Part Sport. I think that's a discussion for another day. But yeah, just thought I'd share it with you guys that they've invented a brand new machine now that's starting to suck all the pollution out of the ocean that we're putting into it. So all the plastic and the rubbish that we keep dumping in the rivers that keeps finding its way into the ocean is now being sucked out of the oceans by a machine. It's going to take them years to catch up with it, though, because some countries just use their rivers like a rubbish dump. Dave is saying Chelsea 1, Preston 2, my prediction. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Good shout, mate. Ken saying half-time, Borough 0, Villa 0. Thank you, Ken. Nice one for the update, mate. Thank you. Dave saying the part sport, what on earth are you going on about? It's a football channel, not a political site. Absolutely. Thank you, Dave. Yep, you're right, mate, but I don't mind. I don't mind the odd comment that's just saying that we should be looking after the world better. But you're right, Dave. Thank you for that, mate. Keep the chat to football and sports related. As I say, we can always talk about stuff like that in the future on Glasgow because we're going to be doing all sorts on Glasgow. But yeah, well said. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Ken saying might be a rap song, Dave, but it could be a political tirade. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, mate. Dave saying Ken, laughing. Thank you, mate. Ken saying no Tyrone emoji. Tirade emoji. No worries, mate. Part Sports saying all this needs to stop. Well, we've covered it now, mate. We're moving on. We're a football channel. We're not a political channel. We can't do much about it sitting here talking about football, can we? So we move on from that. You've said your piece. I've acknowledged it. Keep the conversation to the football now, please, mate. Dave is saying bye, guys. See you all next time around. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Always good to see you. Best wishes to you and your family, mate. Hope you have a good weekend. Thank you, Dave. And look after yourself, mate. Stay safe and well. Thank you, mate. The Part Sports saying, and I'm still an Jamie Wotton saying, I'm lucky I can't eat fish food. Wow, yeah. You'd be surprised what it's finding its way into, mate. It's not just fish; it's a lot of other things. But I'm not getting into that now. We've said it. We've said it. We move on. But thank you for that, Jamie. You might not eat fish directly. I will just say this: you might not eat fish, but if you eat other things like chicken and beef and lamb and whatever else, you got to think that other animals eat fish that you might be eating. So, for example, I know that some chicken farms feed scraps of fish to the chickens. Only in certain countries. I think that's more in China, I think. So potentially you could still be getting it through the food chain, mate. But thank you for that, Jamie. The Part Sport saying, let's talk about the football, though. Well, that's the point, mate. Thank you for that, Part Sport. Stevie's saying, Part Sport, I completely agree with what you're saying, but we are here to talk football, not world events. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. I didn't, like I said, I didn't mind him briefly mentioning it, but we don't want to get into political rants and stuff. It's not much we can do about it here, talking about football, is there? But thank you, Stevie. Well said, mate. Hassan saying, the longer the game stays tied, the more Chelsea get frustrated and the better the Preston North End upset is good for the game. And it makes exciting, makes it absolutely well said, Hassan. Very well said, mate. Good shout. Jamie saying in a bit, Dave. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. Ken. So, guys, I'm going to quickly nip to the gents in a minute just before we get on with this second half. But do keep your comments coming. I'll read out these last two comments before I quickly nip to the gents before we get into the second half. But as I say, guys, please do keep your comments coming or talk amongst yourself. Ken saying Maidstone victory today is the talking point. So far of today. Well, all right. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, that's a good shout. What did that game finish now? I forgot now. Where were they? You'll have to remind me. I'm not finding the result there, mate. But I can just quickly let you guys know what's going on in the other games because we have got a couple of other games going on, guys, in the FA Cup. As we know, 0-0 right here with Chelsea and Preston. Middlesbrough still 0-0 with Aston Villa, as Ken told us. Sheffield Wednesday now 3-0 up against Cardiff City. So Sheffield Wednesday 3, Cardiff 0. And Swansea still 0-0 with Morecambe. Ivory Coast winning 4-0 against Syria Lions in the international friendlies, guys. And I think that's all. There's only a couple of games kicking off for late, weren't there, guys? So there we go. Oh, yeah, there is a couple. Oh, that's Spain, in it. So, yeah, there we go, guys. Only a couple games going on around the grounds for the later kickoffs. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I'm not sure their victory, well, their score, mate. Let us know if you can, mate. Jamie Wotton saying it's all footy this channel. Absolutely, well said, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Well said. Appreciate that, Jamie. Ken is saying pundits more bothered about magpies than stones. Oh, is that mean? Are you talking about the Newcastle Sunderland game? Is that what you're referring to, Ken? I think that's what you're referring to there. But thank you, Ken. Minimo, how you doing, mate? Minimo saying evening all. How's everyone start to 2024? Yes, not bad. Thank you, Minute. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you, Minute. I think you missed a stream the other day, Minute. I don't know if you saw it. Inspired by you. We did our first Fanden live chat the other week, last week, without me on screen, just talking in the chat. And it was called the Fandeners Community Special. So I don't know if you saw it, Minute. But I just thought I'd let you know about it because obviously you inspired the term Fandeners. So thank you for that, Minute. Arthur Bushby, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Arthur Bushby. Say, Minute, how's Mickey? Well, Minute could take the banter, but thank you for that, Minute. I'm going to miss the toilet here. Arthur saying, well, thank you for that, Arthur. Welcome to Football Fan then. And Stevie saying, hi, Minute. Happy New Year. Hope is amazing. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Arthur saying talking point be when Preston beat Chelsea. Well, we'll see what happens, mate. We'll see what happens. They might do. They're very much in the game at the moment. So, guys, you have to bear with me a second. I was going to try and get off in half time, but I've read out too many comments and ended up distracting myself. So I quickly need to just nip to the gents. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Apologies. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, just needed to quickly relieve myself there. Sorry about that. So Arthur saying talking points. So thank you for that, Arthur, and welcome to Football Fan then UK, mate. Thank you for that. Minute is saying Happy New Year, Stevie and Gaz. Happy New Year to you as well, Minute. Best wishes to you and all your family. Hope you have a top year ahead. Thank you for that, Minute. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Thank you. As always, thank you, Minute. So we are off and underway for the second half, guys. The ball being played out of play on that far side. So going to be a throw-in bang on the halfway line for Preston. So just hearing that Chelsea's attendance is a bit down for this game, guys. Not the full house they're normally used to. It's just announced that on the commentary that I'm listening to in the background. Kent is saying, good minute. Happy 2024. Rams victory. Saccamon's cookie, ginger cookies, too hard. Need a glass of milk or hot drink to soften them up. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for that, mate. Top stuff. Thank you, Ken. And thank you for the positive vibes towards the minute. Appreciate that, mate. Top man. Preston now playing the ball out wide to this near side. As now they come forward towards the byline. As they play it out towards the edge of the box. And now Preston with the shots, but it's always rising and goes over the bar. So that will be a goal kick to Chelsea. Minute is saying, oh, Gaz, that's sweet. Was probably working. Gutted to miss it. No worries, Minute. We're going to test it out a bit more as it was a bit spontaneous, to be honest with you, mate. But if you see it come up again, hopefully join us. We're going to try it out again. It'll be just a blue screen and it'll say like blue background thumbnail with Fan Denners community chat, and the chat is exclusively for you guys. It's closed off to anybody that's not subscribed when we do the community chat shows. So we're going to be trying it out some more, Mini. But yeah, thank you, mate. As I say, you inspired the name of it with the Fan Denners. So we're going to try that some more over the next few weeks and months with the Fan Denners community chat, exclusive for you guys that are subscribed to the channel. Meaning, if you're not subscribed, you cannot contribute in the chat. You cannot get involved. You can only get involved if you are actually a Fan Denner. So thank you for that, Minute, and very kind of you to say. Hopefully, catch you on the next one next time we try it. Also doing another game on Gazgo tonight. First game on Gazgo, the other new channel that we've added, which is going to be an Italian game tonight. We're doing the first game of football outside the UK on Gazgo, and that will be an Italian game. I think Stevie put the link in the chat for earlier on. So if any of you guys want to join us on that 7:45 kickoff for the Italian game, thank you. Minute, Ken is saying 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And yourself, Minute. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Minnie saying, how's the first half been? It's been okay, actually, Minnie. It's been a good game. It's been end to end. Obviously, Chelsea have dominated the possession more than Preston, but Preston have made real hard work for Chelsea, that Chelsea's struggling to break them down. And Preston have also had quite a few opportunities themselves, coming close with a couple of shots on target in that first half. So it could go either way, Minute. It could go either way in this second half. Chelsea dominating the possession slightly more than Preston, but not making it count so far. As now Chelsea with the possession played out on this near side before they cut it back inside. Now not back out wide on this near side again as Preston come to press the ball. Ball crossed in as it's headed away by Preston, but Chelsea picking up the pieces outside the box. Now Chelsea working the ball out wide to that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Preston marking really well as defending in numbers there inside the box as another attempted cross comes in. It's deflected away. So thank you for that, Minute. Are you at work today, Minute? Or you got day off, mate? Chelsea now playing the ball back towards the halfway line as they play it back forward down that far side. Now they try to work towards the edge of the box, but Preston pressing the ball really well on that far side as it forces Chelsea to come back inside. Now Chelsea working the ball out to this near side as Preston shifting bodies across. Sterling now trying to work forward, but Preston challenging him as he manages to get into the box, but pushed all the way to the byline as Preston make the challenge and the ball goes out of play, and that's going to be a corner to Chelsea on this near side. Kent is saying, God, goalless Minute, some of the Riverside. Goalless Mini, same at the Riverside. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. So corner now for Chelsea as they take it short towards the edge of the box. It's cut back towards the edge. The front of the box is now the shot comes in and it's always rising and goes over the bar. So momentary relief for Preston. So thank you for that, Ken. Nice one, mate. Stevie's put the Glasgow link. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. There's the link, guys. If any of you guys want to join us on Glasgow later on, that's the link for the channel. It's brand new. We've not done any games on it yet. So our first game on Glasgow tonight. The Part Sport saying Chelsea. Thank you, mate. So Part Sport rooting for Chelsea, I think. Chelsea now with the possession, knocking it about on that far side. Is now they play it forward, but it's challenged by Preston as Chelsea go to ground there. No foul given though, as eventually the ball is knocked out of play on that far side, and that will be a throw in. What the hell is going on here? Sorry, guys, feeling like something rubbing on my ear. So thank you, Part Sports. Minnie Mo saying, I'll give my support to Preston. Thank you, Minute. Yeah, I think a few of us are wondering whether there's going to be an upset in this 1 minute, as Chelsea not in the best of form at the minute. And you can't beat a cup upset, can you, mate? Can you? It's just why we love the FA Cup. So thank you for that, Minute. Top stuff, mate. So we've got a foul here on a Preston player. He looks in a bit of a distress there as well. So staff coming on to give him treatment. I think his knees twisted or buckled as he's under the challenge there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Ken is saying, me too, Minute. Preston manager doing a good job in the championship. Absolutely well said, Ken. Thank you, mate. Minnie is saying, I haven't a clue how they're doing. Just know I've been there changing trains back to Scotland. Thank you for that, Minute. Preston doing okay, mate. I'd love to see them get promoted into the Premier League, mate. I think as their club in the Championship deserves it, it's Preston, because they're always in and amongst the mix of the promotion playoffs, but never quite managed to make it. And that's been going on for quite a few years now. So yeah, Preston been rooted to the Championship for quite a number of years, and it would be nice to see them, as I say, get into the Premier League, get their hands on some of that Premier League money. But like you're thinking there, Minute, yep, Preston, very much an important railway hub as well. Thank you for that, Minute. Kent is saying many trains get cancelled at Preston. Did they? I didn't know that. Did they? Oh! Well, Chelsea. Chelsea with the possession on that far side as they try to work some space. Preston not giving them time on the ball, but Chelsea eventually do manage to work some space. As now the cross comes in and it's headed into the back of the net as Chelsea open the scoring. And it's a ball headed in as it crossed in. He's just headed it right towards goal, and it goes in at the near post on this near side. Goalkeeper dived to try and intercept it, but couldn't make the save. So 57 minutes gone, guys. Chelsea 1, Preston 0. Deadlock broken. So thank you for that, Ken. Minimo saying, yeah, I was there a few hours. Yeah, look, yeah, it's quite an important railway station, Preston, isn't it, mate? For changes north and south. Should be more reliable now, though. They've upgraded a lot of the lines. I know they've upgraded the railway line between Preston, Wigan, and Bolton. For obviously trains coming from Scotland to get to Manchester. So I know they've upgraded that line. So you should start to find it easier, hopefully, Minute, getting north and south. As I say, they've upgraded the Bolton line that connects Preston to Manchester through Wigan. Now Preston getting bodies back behind the ball as Chelsea play it down that far side. Now Chelsea working their way towards the edge of the box as they come towards the byline, looking to try and get the cross in, but Preston managing to keep it as now the cross does come in and it's just headed over the bar. As Chelsea trying to turn the screw now to kill off the game. 59 and a half minutes gone, guys. Chelsea 1, Preston 0. So thank you, Minute. Kent is saying no VAR, so good. Yeah, good. I like that, Ken. Thank you, mate. Minute is saying, the good old days, pre-VAR. Thank you, Minute. So Chelsea about to make a substitution. Minnie saying, I'm a jinx. Yeah, you do always seem to come in and change just as the game changes the flow, don't you, Minnie? You do. I've noticed that, yeah. You do have a habit of popping in and the game's just suddenly turns one way or the other. So Mudrik coming off and it's Maduka coming on and Giltrix coming off and Thiago Silva coming on for Chelsea. So double substitution there. So yeah, that's an interesting one, that Minute. Yeah, Minnie becoming a bit of a football charm, isn't she? Whenever she pops in, the game's flow changes or something happens. Ken is saying 2-2 Minnie, but as I mostly see non-league or ladies football on Sundays, simply referees into interpretation. All right, thank you for that, Ken. Well, out on that far side for a throw into Chelsea, just inside the Chelsea half. So thank you for that, Ken. Ken also saying Minnie the Jinx. Now, Preston with the possession on that far side as Chelsea challenge for it, and the ball deflects out for another throw into Preston. So thank you, Ken. Ken also saying, as opposed to Minnie the Minx. Minnie Mo is saying, I'm now supporting Chelsea. bit of psychology there going on for a minute. Preston now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. As now the goalkeeper plays it out wide to this near side. Chelsea coming to press the ball as Preston knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now Preston winning the ball back on that far side as now they try to come forward, playing it into the centre. It's quickly challenged by Chelsea, who win it back. Now Chelsea trying to come forward as Preston getting bodies back behind the ball here. What's going on with this earphone? Now Chelsea working the ball forward as it comes into the box, and eventually the referee blows for a foul, and that will be a free kick to Preston. Ken is saying interpretation. Yeah, I got that. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Charlie is saying Chelsea v Newcastle, 4th round. Let's go. Thank you, Jordy. You want Chelsea away? Chad Evans coming on for Preston as Osmajic going off and Keane going off and Reese coming on for Preston. So double substitution there for Preston. Now the ball kicked long up the field. Ball knocked out wide on this near side. Now Preston coming forward again as the ball played forward. Oh, it's intercepted there by Chelsea as they race towards the edge of the box. Can Chelsea get the shot off here as Preston just make a last-ditch challenge and knock the ball out of play for a corner on this near side? Tyler Lee saying hi. How's it going, Tyler? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. And how you doing, mate? Thank you for that, Tyler. Hope you're doing well, mate. And thank you. Welcome to the show, mate. So corner on this near side now for Chelsea. It's Palmer to take it. Ken is saying hi, Taylor. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Now the corner comes in. Oh, it's headed into the back of the net. As Chelsea grabbed the second. Heading the ball into the back of the net at the near post as the ball was crossed in. 65 minutes gone, guys. Chelsea 2, Preston 0. Well, Preston will be disappointed after putting in such a good performance in the first half, but now starting to concede the goals in the second. So thank you for that, Ken. Top man. Thank you, mate. Kieran Williams saying, long time no see, guys. Who are you, bro? I think that's meant to be, how are you, bro? I'm doing good, thank you. Kieran, welcome to the show, mate. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you. Yeah, not spoke to you for a while, Kieran. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I've not seen you for a bit. If I remember rightly, you are a Preston fan, if I remember correctly. Is that right? As I say, might not be remembering that correctly, but I've not spoke to you for ages. But thank you for that, Kieran Williams, and welcome to the show, mate. And thank you for asking. Yes, I'm good. Good. Thank you. And I hope you are well too, mate. So we're just having a VAR check for that goal, and it's been given. So, yeah. Preston now knocking the ball out wide on that far side. Taylor is saying, who is winning? Currently, Chelsea 2-0 up, mate. Preston now with the ball knocked out wide on this near side. Mini's saying Cole Causidio. Oh, Chelsea now coming forward. As a the Preston player going to get booked here for the challenge on Palmer. And it's Whiteman with the yellow card for Preston. Just a sliding challenge in from behind. No attempt to win the ball, just completely took the man. And I suppose that's what you might call taking one for the team. Minimo saying Casido, 15 million pounds. I've not been really keeping up with the transfer window this week, mate, since it started. I've been too busy. But is that what he's been valued at, or is that a joke? I'm not sure. Thank you, Minnie. Taylor's saying, hi there, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Taylor. You guys are absolutely class. Absolutely class. Thank you, guys. Chelsea now with a free kick on the edge of the D. Sterling to take it. Ball knocked towards goal, and it's in the back of the net at the far post. As the goalkeeper went the right way, but couldn't get a hand to it. And now what was an evenly matched game is suddenly turned into a one-sided game in this second half. As Chelsea take a 3-0 lead, 68 and a half minutes gone, guys. Chelsea 3, Preston 0. Tyler saying hi there, Ken. Thank you, Tyler. I think I just read that, but thank you, mate. And Tyler saying good. Minimo saying, why is it every time someone leaves Brighton, they never as good? Expectation, Mini? Maybe expectation, struggle to deal with the pressure. A different club, obviously Brighton. A lot less pressure at Brighton because anything they do at the moment is all good, because obviously there's no expectation on them really to achieve what they've been achieving. So a lot less pressure on players playing at Brighton. But once they leave, if they go to another club, there can be a hell of a lot more pressure, and then it's whether the players respond to that in the right way, innit, mate? So, yeah, good point, Minute. Great point, that, mate. Tyler Lee saying yes. Thank you, Tyler. Ken is saying managers 2 minute. Not sure about that. If that's a reference to Potter, I think, mate, Chelsea is a poison trellis. If I was a manager and I got offered the Chelsea job, I'd refuse it. Chelsea now racing into the box as the goalkeeper pushes the Chelsea player wide, and they managed to still get the shot off, but it's knocked away by Preston. Chelsea picking up the pieces outside the box. Now, Chelsea with the possession on the edge of the box as now they knock it out wide to that far side. And now another shot comes in as it hits the side netting, deflected behind, and that will be a corner, I think, to Chelsea on the far side of the field. So, yeah, sorry, Ken. I'm not too sure about that, mate. I think a manager just doesn't become bad overnight just because of one job. I think Potter's still a good manager, just needs the right club. For me, Chelsea's a dangerous job. Just look at how many managers have been sacked over the last 15 years being Chelsea managers. Come on, guys. You guys are knowledgeable enough about football to know that it's a poison trellis for any manager in football, the Chelsea job. If you don't get results, don't matter how good you are, how highly rated you are. If you don't get results, you get the sack. Simple as that. There is no patience at Chelsea very much. You lose a couple of games and you could be getting your P45. It's probably one of the most difficult managers' jobs to take in UK football at the minute because, let's be honest, they've got a track record for just sacking managers. And if I was a manager, I'd refuse if they asked me. I'd be like, nah, why do I want to come so you can pile on the pressure and damage my CV and then sack me 3 months down the line? I don't think so. I'd say, no, thank you. I'm staying put. Sometimes better the devil you know than the devil you don't, guys. As Preston play the ball down that far side, attempted to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off by Chelsea. And that will be a corner on the far side for Preston. So thank you, Ken. I respect your opinion, mate, but no, I'm not buying into that one, mate. The Part Sports saying thank you, guys. No worries, mate. Thank you, Part Sport. Thank you for coming, getting involved, mate. Not sure if you're thanking me there for something specific. If you are, I'm not sure what it is, but thank you, mate. I appreciate your kind words. Thank you for that, mate. Minimo saying, Geordie, why would you want Chelsea away in the next round? Good question, Minnie. I like that. Good question. Great question, that, Minnie. I was wondering that myself. Kent is saying, beyond me, unless he's a London Magpie fan. That's a good point, Ken. That could be why. Yeah, good point, Ken. So Preston now with the corner on the far side of the pitch, guys. Tyler is saying, am I only just the one here who's an Everton fan and who wants Chelsea? Well, as you know, Tyler, we're Fandom is about all fans of UK clubs. So yes, you probably are the only Everton fan in the chat at this moment in time, but we have got other Everton fans that do pop in occasionally, mate. But yeah, so you're going to find that, guys. Sometimes you'll come in and find club fans, fans of your own club, and sometimes you'll come in the Fandom chat and find fans that are not fans of your own club. But that's what Fandom's all about, guys. It's about bringing good fans together that just love being part of a positive fan community. And as I say, it's a big part of what we're trying to do here at Fandom, become a proper fan channel for all fans of UK clubs. So thank you, Taylor. I'm neutral, mate, in the game. Although I do like seeing a cup upset. You can't fault me for that. That's why we love it, the FA Cup. Minnie is saying, I'd be hoping for Maidstone at home. Thank you, Minnie. So we're having another substitution here, guys. I've just seen a replay of that headed goal, and it was an absolute peach of a shot. David, it's one of the Chelsea youngsters that scored. Palmer's come off, Gallagher coming on. Chelsea now with the possession out on that far side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Would be appreciated. And if you have, thank you very much. First time I mentioned it, we're over an hour and a half into the stream, and that's the first time I've mentioned it. So please do hit the like button, guys. Would be appreciated. It's an important part of YouTube, but as you guys know, I don't like banging on about it all the time. So thank you very much if you have hit the like button, guys. And if you haven't, please do so. Now, the ball knocked out of play on that far side. So thank you for that minute. Tyler's saying, when is the match ending? We're on 76 minutes, mate. So about 15 minutes to go. Chelsea now with the ball out on that far side. As now the ball knocked into the box. Chelsea playing it out towards the edge of the box as they try to find some space. Now Chelsea with a shot, and it's deflected out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Preston. Hassan is saying, at the beginning of the season, Chelsea purchased Casido a Colombian midfielder from Brighton by 150 million. Do you know what, mate? To be honest, I didn't really keep check of Chelsea's transfer business this summer because they've been, since them new owners have come in, they've been splashing cash all over the place. And there's been quite a lot of high player turnover at Chelsea. So I've got to be honest, I haven't kept track of it. I did know about the Brighton player going. I just didn't know what price tag he went for, to be fair. But let's be honest, there's so much pressure at Chelsea. There's so much pressure. Chelsea don't like developing players, in my opinion, guys. Chelsea like the finished product. Chelsea used to have one of the best academies in the Premier League. They had players, academy players coming through out of their ears. And how many of those academy players got into the team? Not many. Most of them got sold on. And then what did Chelsea do? Go and buy two of Manchester City's uh, players. One of them coming through the academy, which was Palmer. So I think Chelsea preferred the ready-made player rather than actually trying to develop youngsters. They don't show a lot of patience to players' development, in my opinion, for the first team anyway. But thank you for that, Hassan. Top stuff, mate. Yeah, I did know about the player, like I say. I just didn't know the price tag because, like I say, I missed that in the summer. But the price tag adds pressure, guys. The price tag adds pressure. Chelsea now with the ball on this near side as they play it into the box. But thank you for that, Hassan, filling in the gaps that I didn't know about. I did know about the player moving. I just wasn't sure. Although I don't watch it until this season, I haven't watched enough of Brighton. I've been watching more of Brighton this season. Didn't watch them all that much last season. Chelsea just had a shot from the edge of the box, but it's always rising and goes over the bar. Minimo saying now Casido is worth half that. Probably not even that, mate. Possibly 40 million, maybe. It's Chelsea. They put too much pressure on players, if you ask me. The Part Sport saying Everton is respectable subscriber to Fandom. And Everton is cool, though. Well, yeah, absolutely, mate. But as far as we're concerned, every UK club is a respectable subscriber to Fandom. Every fan from every UK club, if they know the meaning of respect and positive vibes, then they're all respectful football fans. So, yeah, Everton is a fantastic club. You're absolutely right, mate. But there's plenty of other fantastic clubs across the UK, not just exclusive to Everton. But thank you for your kind words, mate. I appreciate the positive vibes there. The Part Sport. Taylor is saying, Gaz, are you going live on Gazgo? Yes, mate. After this game, we're going to do our first game on Gazgo, which is an Italian game. So, yeah, that'll be our very first game on Gazgo tonight. So if you guys not too busy, please do drop in, even if it's only for 5 minutes. It would be appreciated as we're brand new Gazgo channel. So we've got a lot of work to do to get that coming along. So any support from you guys would be really appreciated. Now Chelsea playing the ball back into the centre of the field as now they come forward again. Preston challenging for it, but Chelsea now with a shot from the edge of the box as the keeper makes the save, and the ball deflected out to this near side as Preston just kick it out of play, and that will be a throw-in to Chelsea. So thank you, Tyler. Thank you, mate. Yeah, we're doing that later on. I think kickoff's at 7:45 for that game. Kent is saying, oh, Chelsea now coming into the box as Preston have managed to win it back. Now Preston playing it out wide on that far side as they try to come forward, moving up the field. Chelsea challenge for it as Chelsea now with the possession midway inside the Preston half. Now Chelsea knocking it out wide on this near side as they try to work the ball forward again. Ken is saying, market value mini. Of course, Chelsea not guaranteed European football next season. No, they're kind of doing themselves a mischief at the moment, aren't they? With not getting themselves into the European spots. Chelsea now playing the ball down that far side. As the ball crossed in, it's knocked away by Preston. Preston with the pieces on that far side as they're trying to relieve the pressure. Minimo saying, I always support the underdog. Awesome. Thank you, Minute. Can't fault you for that. Can't fault you for that at all, mate. Yep. If I'm watching football as a football fan, then I agree. I do support the underdog a lot of the time in the cup competitions. But when I'm representing Fandom, out of respect for you guys, I try my best to stay neutral, unless obviously we're doing a game for my club, Bolton. And I'm sure you guys can forgive me for supporting my own club. It's now Chelsea playing the ball out wide on that far side. Preston pressing the ball low as Chelsea managed to retain it. Now Chelsea playing it into the centre of the field. It's knocked forward, but cut out by Preston as Preston just knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long out wide to that far side as it bounces out for a throw-in. So, yeah, thank you for that minute. Top stuff, mate. Kent is saying, but not if Hibs are playing. Yeah, well said, Ken. Well said, mate. The Part Sports saying Chelsea is rich and rich clubs are good. No offence, mate, but that sounds a little bit like glory hunting mentality. So what you're saying, that clubs that are skint are shit, is that what you're saying? Because if that is what you're saying, mate, I strongly disagree with you. Rich clubs like Chelsea didn't become rich overnight. They came rich and wealthy and got the success that they've got today because of all the little clubs lower down the leagues that they've been competing with for over 150 years, mate. I think you need to look a bit up your research and learn a bit of respect there, mate, for the lower league clubs, because that really does sound like a glory hunting comment to be showing that kind of enthusiasm to clubs with money. I don't really like that kind of comment. I could tell you a lot of things that's not great about Chelsea, mate. I could tell you a lot of things that's not great about Manchester United. I could tell you a lot of things that's not great about Liverpool. Also Rangers, Celtic, all big clubs with money. I could tell you loads of things that's not good, but I'm not going to disrespect them fans of those clubs. So I suggest you do your research, mate, before coming out with statements like that, because that can be really offensive to other fans of other clubs. And it also makes you look like a glory hunter as well. Taylor is saying, did Chelsea buy an Everton player? So Chelsea have just got a fourth goal here, guys, but we're having a VAR check. That's never offside. Well, VAR making a meal of an offside decision here. Tyler, I'm not sure when exactly you're talking about. Recently, or are you talking about in the summer? I'm not sure, Tyler. Apologies, mate. Tyler saying, Aya. Are you talking about in the summer, or are you talking about now? I've missed the early part of the transfer window this January window at the moment because I've been so busy with work. So I'm not sure what business has been done so far, mate. Taylor also saying, okay, cool, awesome. Thank you, Taylor. Nice one, mate. Taylor saying, how do you sport? How do you support? Is that who do you support? I'm a Bolton fan, mate. I'm a Bolton fan, but I support football. I support football. Bolton is my hometown club. That's the club I support. I love Bolton. but I love football more than any club because I'm a football fan first and foremost. But I love my club. Always want them to do well. Always wish them well. I've supported them loads over the years. I've been to plenty of games for Bolton when I was younger. Don't get to as many games as I would like these days, but hopefully that will change in the future and start getting to more games. But I just love football, Taylor. So thank you for that, mate. So the fourth goal for Chelsea is given. Minimo saying, we are the underdogs, Ken. Sometimes you are, Minnie. Sometimes I would agree with that, mate. So sometimes, but not all the time. I wouldn't say all the time, mate. Certainly wouldn't say you're the underdogs when you come up against the likes of Dundee United, St Johnstone. I would say Aberdeen. Even Stephen, Hibs should be on the level par with Aberdeen, roughly. I would say. I would consider you guys similar sized clubs. I think I've told you, Minnie. I've been honest. I'm no expert about Hibs. You know your club a lot better than me, mate. But I think the only thing that Hibs are missing is some investment. Hibs is a great club. It just needs some investment. And if you guys got some investment, I think you guys could be doing a lot better with results and competing better in the Scottish Premiership, as well as potentially doing better, doing more in Europe. So Chelsea with a substitution, Fernandez coming off, and it's Golding coming on. Tyler saying Gaz. Minimo saying Gaz supports Bolton. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you for that, Minnie. Taylor saying language, Gaz, poop. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, I don't swear very often, mate. I don't swear very often. Occasionally, you will hear me slip up once in a while, but most of the time, I keep it clean. But thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that, mate. Yep. My apologies. Guys, I do keep myself quite well behaved with the bad language most of the time. So thank you for that, mate. Minimo is saying, oh no, Villa just scored. Oh, did they? Yeah, let's have a look what's going on in those other games. Yep, guys, Villa have scored. Thank you for that minute. Wednesday, still 3-0 up against Cardiff City, and Swansea are 2-0 up against Morecambe. Thank you for that, Minnie. Appreciate you letting us know, mate. Chelsea now with a throw-in on the far side of the field. Tyler is saying old. Okay, mate. Not sure what you mean in there. Kent is saying more cash for Villa. Yep, they'll get that. I don't think it's great money though, Ken, in the FA Cup, the prize money. I don't think it's great, but it certainly will be more money to help Villa compete. They're doing really well this season, aren't they, Villa? They're having a season, the best season they've had for a number of years this season for Villa. Long may it continue, because I'm sure the bubble will burst at some time. It normally does, doesn't it? But let hope Villa fans enjoy every minute of their season while they're doing well. Thank you for that, Ken. Ken also saying good goals should not stand as ball not in quadrant. Thank you, Ken. He's talking about the penalty shout, I think, for before. I don't know. Sometimes Ken's confusing messages are hard to follow. Good goal should not stand as ball not in quadrant. Fair comment, Ken. Yeah, fair comment, mate. Thank you for that, Ken. That's a fair comment, mate. 8 minutes added on, guys. And we're already almost 2 minutes in as Chelsea now working the ball down this near side. Tyler is saying, I think it was Holgate. Thank you, Tyler. The Part Sports saying more cash for Villa and they will be richer than Chelsea. Well, I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. But yeah, thank you for that. Part Sport, I'm not sure. I'm not sure those Chelsea new owners have got a lot of money, haven't they? But they're not clued up with the football, in fairness, are they? Chelsea crossing the ball in deep at this near side, but the ball just getting away from them there as it's gone behind for Preston. Goal kick. Tyler's saying it's okay. Tried not to swear. Tried not to swear, but you were a bit peed off. No, I don't. I'm just expressive, passionate guy, me, mate. I'm passionate. I am passionate. That's all. I try not to get stressed. I try not to get irritated with people, but I am passionate, mate. I am passionate. And sometimes when I get passionate, I do slip up with the odd swear word. Considering I'm a grown man and how much I swear in real life, in my normal job, I think I do pretty well on Fan Den, keeping myself in check, not swearing very often. So thank you for that, Taylor. If you knew me in real life, mate, you'd know I can swear just like the rest of them as much. But like I say, I always try to keep it respectful on Fan Den in case we've got any youngsters listening in. I think I do quite good as most of the time I don't swear. But thank you for that, Tyler. My apologies. So Dune Holmes booked for Preston. Yeah, I got what you mean. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for that, mate. I got it. Minimo saying Villa won't be as rich as Chelsea. That's just silly. Thank you, Minute. Yeah, that's a fair comment, mate. That's a fair comment. Minute is saying, cheers for tonight, Gaz. Are you doing any games tomorrow? Yes, Minnie, I'm hoping to do. Obviously, I'm going to go on Glasgow after this and do our first game on there, which is an Italian game. And then tomorrow, Bolton are playing. I'm hoping to do the Bolton game against Luton tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But I can't guarantee it because it's. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be on a channel that I've got access to. So yeah, I will be doing a game tomorrow, Mini, but I can't say which one because these FA Cup games are being spread all over the place. All different channels have got them, and apparently one of the biggest TV channels that's got the rights to it is in Singapore. Believe it or not, I've been researching it the last couple of days to try and make it easier to find the games, and apparently one of the biggest TV deals that has been for the FA Cup is a TV company in Singapore. So obviously that makes it a lot harder to get the games. But I will certainly be on for one game or possibly two tomorrow minute, hopefully. I just can't say which one. Like I said, the cup games are a lot harder to call. So if I don't see you later, mate, I hope to catch you tomorrow if you're not too busy. Thank you for that, Minnie. And good night to you. Best wishes to you. As always, Minnie, and thank you for coming, getting involved. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Minnie Mo saying, I'll support Luton then, Gaz. Okay, thank you for that. We're the underdogs tomorrow, Minnie. Bolton will be the underdogs tomorrow in that one, mate. But thank you for that, Minnie. Top stuff, mate. Bit of friendly banter there for a minute. As Chelsea charging forward, coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? As it's blocked off by Preston. Now Chelsea with a follow-up shot there. But Preston managing to knock it away as now Preston trying to knock the ball up the field. So thank you for that minute. Tyler's saying, Gaz, I'm trying to comment sub to your channel. I think Stevie put the link in. If you're talking about this channel, that should be quite straightforward, mate. But if you're talking about Glasgow channel, the link is in the chat somewhere. Stevie put it in earlier on. I'm not sure where it is, mate. But thank you for that, Taylor. Appreciate your support, mate. Thank you very much. Minimo saying, see you all soon, Fandenners. Thank you, Minnie. Take care, mate. Thank you, Minnie. Best wishes to you, as always. And always great to see you. Hope you have a good year ahead, Minnie. Chelsea now with a shot from that far side, but they hit the side netting. And that will be a goal kick for Preston. Thank you, Minnie. Top stuff. The Part Sports saying Luton all the way. Well, after tomorrow's game, I will agree with you, but not tomorrow. I'm going to be supporting my own team. But I respect you supporting your own team as well. The Part Sport. Part Sport saying Luton is so cool. Okay, thank you for that, mate. Taylor is saying, bye, Minute. Mo, awesome. Thank you, Taylor. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. And Stevie's saying, thank you, Minute. Nice one, Stevie. And Ken also saying, bye, Minnie. Take care. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. And thank you, Ken, Taylor, and Stevie. You guys absolutely class. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. The Part Sports saying Luton is getting out of the relegation zone. I hope you do, mate. I hope you do. I wish you guys the very best for the rest of the Premier League season. Just not tomorrow, as I'm sure you can understand that. Obviously, we'll be supporting my team tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for that. The Part Sport. Ken is saying, bye, guys. Stevie, thanks for the stream. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Take care, mate. Best wishes to you. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Always a pleasure, Ken. Take care, mate. Best wishes. And hope you enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, Ken. All the best, mate. Thank you. Top man. And Stevie's saying, thanks, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Taylor saying, bye, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Taylor. Loving the positive vibes from you guys tonight. Absolutely top class. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate you guys making the effort. And Part Sport also saying, Mini, bye. Thank you, Part Sport. Thank you for that. Stevie, could you just quickly drop the link in one last time for Glasgow, if you could, if it's not too much trouble. So, guys, just to let you quick run through of all today's FA Cup games before I wrap up the show and switch over to Glasgow. Wimbledon 1, Ipswich 3, Coventry City 6, Oxford United 2, Maidstone United 1, Stevenage 0, Millwall 2, Leicester City 3, Sunderland 0, Newcastle United 3, Blackburn Rovers 5, Cambridge United 2, Gillingham 0, Sheffield United 4, Hull City 1, Birmingham City 1, Newport County 1, Eastleigh 1, Norwich City 1, Bristol Rovers 1, Plymouth Argyle 3, Sutton United 1, QPR 2, Bournemouth 3, Southampton 4, Walsall 0, Stoke 2, Brighton 4, Watford 2, Chesterfield 1, Chelsea 4, Preston 0, Middlesbrough 0, Aston Villa 1, Sheffield Wednesday 4, Cardiff City 0, and Swansea winning 2-0 against Morecambe. Let's have a quick look at the match stats at the end of that game, guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Stevie there put the Glasgow link in if you guys want to join me later at 1:45 for the next game, which is our first Italian game on Glasgow. So just bear me a second, guys. Here comes the match stats. So here's how the game has gone in numbers. Don't worry if you can't read it, I will read it to you. So total shots, 24 from Chelsea, 4 for Preston. Shots on target, 12 for Chelsea, 2 for Preston. Possession, 70% for Chelsea, 30% for Preston. Passes, 694 for Chelsea, 298 for Preston. Pass accuracy, 89% for Chelsea, 76% for Preston. Fouls, 7 against Chelsea, 9 against Preston. And yellow cards, none for Chelsea, 2 for Preston. Red cards, none. Offsides, just the 1 against Preston. And corners, 8 for Chelsea, 2 for Preston. So there you go, guys. That brings you up to date. Tyler's saying, I've just done it. for you guys. Thank you very much, Tyler. Top man. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support from any of you guys on the channel here at Fanden or Glasgow. Really appreciate that, mate. Very kind of you. Thank you, Taylor. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Stevie. There's the link for Glasgow. Taylor saying, Gaz, are you and Stevie Allen friends? Yes, mate. Yes, we are friends. Well, practically related, if that's makes sense to you. But yeah, we are, mate. We're practically family. So thank you for that, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I need to schedule the next stream on Glasgow, and it normally takes about 10-15 minutes. So obviously, our clock is ticking. Oh, yeah, we only got less than 15 minutes to go. So I need to jump off. Thank you to all you guys for dropping in. Big shout out to all you guys. Thank you for your positive vibes in the chat tonight. Thank you, Taylor. Take care, mate. Hopefully, maybe see you later or tomorrow. Appreciate your kind words today, mate. Top man. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, and get off and jump on to Glasgow. If you want to join me over there, the link is there where Stevie's put it in. So you guys feel free to join us on Glasgow. So that's it from me for now, guys. Best wishes to you all. And I will see you very soon. As Tyler just saying, meet you soon. Thank you, Tyler. Top man. Thank you, mate. So take care, guys. Best wishes, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.